Hello, I'm Craig, aka Gorilla Fitness, and I'm going to show you what my training looks like today. So to give a little bit of context, I slipped a disc about 4 months ago, so I'm accommodating for that. So the limiting factor of my core stopping me from pressing too much overhead. So I'm going to do these seated shoulder presses instead with dumbbells rather than a barbell. And I'm also going to give a little context in that I've had quite a long day today, about 11-12 hours work, and then this is going to be a super short session at the end of it. So a little bit of context. So I'm going to do a little warm up as well. Obviously, this is going to be a shoulder specific, but I'm going to warm up a little bit of everything else as well. So I do want to just loosen up my core. My lower back does feel a little bit tight and tired. And I'm not going to go too crazy today. Just going to do what I can. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, just loosening up my core. Done a few shoulder rolls. Do a little walkout as well actually. So I'm going to round my back, tuck in my chin, little walkout. Step forward into the world's greatest stretch and walk back in. So loosen things up nicely, warm things up. Highly recommend, even if you're short on time, short on energy, whatever you do, don't skip the warm-ups. You might get away with it for a little bit. Long term, it's not the thing to skip or scrimp on. If you're going to scrimp on anything, scrimp on rest time, scrimp on volume, reduce those things if you need to, and adjust the intensity. Just going to do a little walk the dog, loosen my ankles up a little bit as well. This is going to be a relatively short warm-up for me today. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more with the resistance band here. I'm going to go around the world. So you can do this with a stick as well. It is slightly easier on shoulder mobility with a band rather than a broom handle. So I'm just trying to keep my palms up as I go back and my arms straight as I do this. Step away from that. A few more. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so I've got one more warm-up set on here. Basically, I'm going to try and film this in real time so you can see the lack of rest time I'm giving myself today. So the reason why I'm not taking much rest time is I just want to keep the intensity up. I haven't got long to train, so I'm just trying to keep this really intense. So I quite like to do these half pull-ups when I'm doing a pull day. So this is where you get the TRX straps higher. And I'm going to keep my feet down. So I'm going to take a seat, unshrug my shoulders, I'm going to pull up from here. So I'm not pulling up my whole body weight, but it's pretty good as a warm-up. Remember, any movement can be a warm-up or an exercise. Effectively, it's just whether it's appropriate for you. Okay, I'm going to do a few pull-ups as well. So to some people, what would be a warm-up would be quite easy. To other people, it would be really tough. It's about making it appropriate for you. All right. Okay, my rest time is just going from setting up one exercise to the next, basically. So let's see if we can do 5. Oh, heavy already. All right, so some weighted pull-ups. Rest for the wicked. Intensity is definitely there. I don't think there'll be any need for any joker sets today. So I'm going to take a little bit of rest time before my heaviest set, just because I'm tired and there's more chance of me hurting myself with a heavy weight. So it just makes more sense to be more rested and just feel like I need it. And then what I'm going to do is come back down the pyramid set, getting lighter, but I'm just going to hit my minimum number of reps today. That's going to be intense enough, and I'm only going to do these 2 exercises, just a push and a pull, vertical push, vertical pull, and that's enough. So a seated dumbbell shoulder press and some weighted wide grip pull-ups, that's enough for me today, just these 2 exercises. Right, so these weights aren't going to get any lighter, so let's get this done. Yeah, that was heavy. The weights are definitely weighting today. That was plenty heavy enough. Alright, let's do some pull-ups. Alright, 2 more sets to go. Okay, back down the pyramid. 2 more sets of 5. It's like Marley and Marley. Right, last set and then I'm done. And I am done. Alright, let's see how we get on. This set I could do more than 5 if I've got it in the tank, but I don't think I will have. And I'm not going to today, because I think this is enough. Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Alright, final set of pull-ups. 5 if I can. That's enough of that. Okay, so that's my training done for the day. I'm just going to do, I've got one more thing to film even, and then I'm going to have a super quick stretch and I'm done. Alright, remember to like and subscribe if you found that helpful or interesting, and let me know in the comments below what you thought.